Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Majority of chatbots are boring and predictable. Not mine. It knows exactly what page you're browsing and at what time, and it isn't afraid to call you out on your late night browsing sessions. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it so I can show you how to set this up. As you can see, here we are in the Chatbot Builder AI dashboard. This is the analytics section. Let's head over to flows. Now I do want to add, I'm gonna go to custom fields and add something because I'll be using this shortly. So we can come in here, click on add, and the name will be AI JSON long. Then for the text field, we'll have a long text and then click continue. So from here, we can go back over to flows and we want to come to the welcome message. So as you can see, this is already pre-built for you. We have a video tutorial that goes with it that it really explains how the welcome message works. For this instance, we can delete these. So I'll go ahead and delete this and remove this. Perfect. So now we have a brand new, very clean flow builder. You're going to click on this first node, add content, actions, and look for external API request. Now from here, very scary, I know. You're going to click on external API request and you want to ensure that the request type is GET. Okay. And for the request URL, we can actually find that in the assistant. So the CUF that we'll be using is actually not going to be found on this list. So as you can see, there's a bunch of listed CUFs here. For this instance, we're going to have to manually type it in. So we'll type in webchat _ parent _ URL with closing brackets, 2 curly closing brackets. Webchat _ parent URL. And let's just click save and I'll show you where to go if you're not too sure what CUF you should be using or what CUF does what. So I'm going to click on the assistant right here. I'm going to head on over to the docs section. Then here in search, I'm going to type in CUF. Oh, I've done it a bunch of times already. Now I'm going to click on Command F. This is for Mac. And I'm going to type in web chat. Okay, so we have a few already. Let's see, web chat parent URL right here. Web chat parent URL. You can actually just copy right from here. Now, what does it do? The URL of the parent web page where the web chat is being viewed or chat is taking place. Okay, so it's going to give context on the URL of the parent web chat where the web chat is being viewed or the chat is taking place. That's going to help our bot know exactly what page the user is on pretty much. Now let's close out of this, head back into external API requests. Yeah, we want to make sure that's in here, just like that. Now for the header, we can leave it as is, blank. Response mapping, we do want to click on add and we want to have, just copy this over, boom, HTTP _ response _ body. Now I'm going to have this as a template so you don't have to worry about all these little nitty-gritty details. But it is good to go over them and just know exactly where what goes so you know how to fix something when something goes wrong with your bot. Okay, so we have this right here. Perfect. And we're going to save this to a custom field. And I'm going to choose the AI JSON long that we just created. Okay, then we just click on save. And that is the first step done. Now, I usually like to name my blocks. I'm going to name this one here, get current web page text. Just like that, click save. All right, so the first one is done. Now from here, we're going to drag out from continue, click on add content, actions, open AI, and from here, add content again, get user data. So let's start off with open AI. Let's just make sure that where it says business information and prompt, we're going to drop this in. So I've already pre-written this to make it a bit easier for us. And this will also be included in the template. So you'll be able to play with it, change things up and see how the bot responds. So it says you are helpful but sassy assistant that greets users based on the current time and page they're visiting. So current time, we've got the CUF for that. And current page they're on, which is web chat parent URL. So the web chat parent URL pretty much ensures that no matter what, your agents or assistants will always know what page your users are on your website. And this only works for web chat. Okay, so for greeting rules, 6 to 10 a.m., cheerful morning energy, 5 to 9 p.m., friendly evening. And then, at 3 to 5 a.m., you can have something like express genuine concern about their sleep. And always mention both the time and what page they're on, make it feel like you're psychic. With some good examples. Be conversational, memorable, and a little cheeky for late hours. So, all good stuff. Now for user message, I'm going to drop this in right here. Here's the current web page the user is on, and we'll give the bot the CUF with all of the information. That is a web chat parent URL. Now for save response to a custom field, I'll just add a new one and I'll just say help URL, and click continue. You can name this whatever you want. I'm just gonna name something simple today. I'm gonna remove the function, connect user to human underneath it, then click continue. And then we wanna refresh. Awesome, so we refresh. Let me just double check OpenAI on that second block. Everything's still here. Okay, save response to a custom field. So this custom field right here, help URL, right? We're gonna put it right here. So underneath it, in the get user data field, text field, we're gonna type in help URL, just like that. And then we're gonna click on edit, and we can name this one, we can have it as a text reply type, and save response to a custom field. We'll just edit website question. I'll just change that, boom, that's fine, save. And then from here, you're gonna click on continue and drag it out, just like that. I'm gonna add another by actions, OpenAI, and text field, just like that. So let's click on OpenAI first. Perfect. So we're gonna change this up to generate text advanced. And for business information prompt, I'm just gonna drop this in right here. Your helpful assistant, use the JSON data to answer the questions, to answer the user questions based on their current web page's info. Perfect. Now for user message, we'll clear this as well and drop in this right here. Use this info to answer the questions. AI JSON long. So that's pretty much where we stored pretty much all the text of the web page. Answer these questions based on the website's data extract, and then last input. So that's pretty much the question that the user is giving, the user's last input. Now we're going to save the response to a custom field, and this one here will be AI text. Let's see if we have AI text anywhere here. We don't. So let me just sort it out. AI text. Click continue. And then for the function, we can remove this. Remember conversation, we'll just say no. Temperature, I always like my temperature to be more of like between 0.2, 0.5. 0.4 is fine. And then this one here, we can just leave blank. Click continue. Amazing. And then in this section here, the text, we'll just put in AI text right there. Amazing. And we should be Gucci. All good to go. Hit publish. And let's just rename these. So this one will be generate greeting message. And this last one here will be respond to website visitors. And click save. Perfect. Let's hit publish one more time. And now it's time to test it out on our website. Now from here, we're gonna head on back over to flows. We're gonna head back out. And the first thing we're gonna do is go to web chats. So web chat right here. And we're gonna set this up. So web chatbot, click and add. We'll name this one page and time aware bot. Click continue. Yeah, okay. Content / time aware bot. For the welcome message, we'll have the one that we just created, welcome message. And we want to have on authorized websites the domain. So I'm going to grab it really quickly like this and just drop it in here and click save. This is just a test website, so I can demonstrate this to you. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is click the 3 dots next to the web chat we just set up and click get code. Continue. Now let me just drag this on over just like that. Magic. And we're going to click on the little gear up here where it's your website. Head on down to custom code and look for footer. So I'm going to just paste it in the footer right here. Click save. It says save site code, publish your site for changes to take effect. Scroll up and hit publish. So let's give it a second to publish. Awesome. Now let's just open this website up and we should be able to see it right here. I've got this little thing in the way, just ignore that. Let's open it up. So now it should give me the time and it should also give me, okay, good evening. It's 4:42 p.m. and you're cruising the web with us. Perfect time to explore all that we have to offer. If you have any questions, I'm here to help or just chat about life. Enjoy your evening. So from here, what we want to do is let's close this down. And it is 4:42. It's got it correct. Let's turn over to pricing. Okay, so we're at pricing now. And you should send an updated message. Again, time, good evening. And here you're checking out our pricing page. A savvy move just as the day winds down. If you need any insights or have any questions, boom. I mean, you have it right there. It works perfectly. Let's send a message. Here, what are your prices and see what it gets back. But I have not set up my default reply whatsoever. Okay. So check this out. This is okay. Obviously, this little hash tricks and things that we can remove with prompt chaining. This is not a problem at all. But the super gangster thing is, I didn't touch my knowledge base at all. So my knowledge base is empty right now. It's got nothing. But it's already gotten the information of the entire site, right? From that welcome message alone. So I'm asking a question, and it's giving me the pricing. These are obviously fake prices. Like the starter plan is not $0 a month. But if you scroll down, you can see starter, $0 a month, growth, $19 a month, and pro, $50 a month. Spot on. All plans include features such as AI-powered customer chat support, social media marketing tools, etc. And that's how gangster it really is. Now that was a super easy setup. Let's just head over back to the flow. A welcome message right here. Make sure it's very important that when you set up your web chat that you select this welcome message. Oh, and let me show you just very quickly that my default reply is not set up. Default flow, nothing. So it is still on the base, which is OpenAI ChatGPT. This is by default the quickest way to set up your AI chatbot right out of the box. Let's click edit and let's see. As you can see, there's nothing in there. You are a ChatGPT, a large language model trained by OpenAI. Answer as concise as possible. And that's it. There is nothing there. It's pulling the information from the website to be able to answer me. I think that's pretty damn gangster. Now let's head back over the flows, and right here, welcome message. And this is the entire setup. It's 3 nodes, right? So get current web page text, which is a external API request. Super easy. Request type is get. Request URL is this CUF. Again, you know where to find our CUFs. Is to the assistant, docs, just search up CUF. And then if you want to find a specific one, you can always do the control or command F and then search by name. Now, header blank response mapping, http_response_body, and then save it to a custom field, which is AI JSON long. So we're saving everything pretty much in this one CUF. Okay. Then it goes on to the next step. Generate greeting message, OpenAI, and in here it's got its information. So you have a but sassy assistant that greets users based on the current time and page they're visiting. And then you give it context, so the current user time and the web chat parent URL, so current pages there, etc. Give it some good greeting rules. Always mention both the time and what page they're on. You can actually remove this and just have it so it's like, hey, good afternoon, how are you doing? Or good evening. Or if it's like 3 in the morning, it's like, yo, what are you like doing? Like, go to sleep. Okay, so you can change this up however you want. Like I said, template down in the description below. Play with it, have fun. If you're not having fun, what are you doing? Then for the user message, here's the current web page the user is on. So you give context and then save the response of the bot coming back to a help URL. And that's the output right here. So the last one, which is respond to website visitor. And here just have a really super simple says your helpful assistant, use the JSON data to answer questions, based on your current web page info. And we've got the long information here in the user message. It just says use this info to answer questions, AI JSON long. So it has the context, the reference of the website. It knows what page you're on. You're asking a question. It goes to the information, gives you the response back based on the page. Save response to a custom field, AI text. No need to remember conversation. And boom, AI text is the output. And I think that calls for mic drop. Now, thank you for your time watching this video. I hope this is going to help you create some gangster bots so you really, blow those boring, predictable bots out of the water. If you're with CVB, you're already doing that. But further ado, thank you so much for your time. Everything will be down in the description below that I think is relevant. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Discord or Facebook. My DMs are always open to you all. And you can also leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.